So, how safe is your certification program? Okay? I guarantee you it's not safe. Because in certification, risk is like an iceberg. You never know how deep it goes. So you want to ask yourself, where's the risk? Well, the risk is with all of your program elements, your eligibility, your exam development, administration and security, recertification requirements, your ethics and disciplinary program, your governing body, and the decisions that they make. At risk is your integrity. It's the value of your credential. It's your intellectual property. It's the profession your certification represents. And it's also the people who are involved. So we've got to ask ourselves, okay, why do we need to be aware of risk? Well, certification qualifies a workforce. Employers rely on it. Governmental agencies are relying on it more and more. The public puts its trust in your certification, and so do the people who paid you money to earn it. So you want to conduct a risk analysis, okay? Do you have confidence in your program? In every one of those elements I listed, are you confident you've made the right decision? Ask yourself that, and are your decisions covered by policy? And you're probably wondering, policy, why policy? Well, I gotta tell you, policy protects you, so use them, okay? Think, at a minimum, due process, appeals, protection of your IP. Think about confidentiality requirements and disclosure of information. And think about your truth in advertising, and do a gap analysis. Go see what's there. What are you doing with outliers? What are you doing with exceptions to the rule? Are you making your decisions fairly, and are you making them consistently? So I'd say the only thing worse than no policy is bad policy. So if you've made a decision without policy or in spite of it, go ask yourself, was it good or bad, because you just set a precedent, okay? Do this by conducting an internal audit. Look at the people areas, the committee, the boards, the staff, how they're working. Look at process, how you developed your exam, how information flows in your system. Look at your application processes, and do everything you can to make sure you're covered by policy. As you're doing this, think about standards. I'm just focusing on accreditation right now. Even if you never plan to get accredited, go get those documents, crack them open, benchmark your program, because this will help you reduce your risk. They're good documents. Also, educate your staff and your volunteers, okay? Are they aware of policies? Are they applying them consistently? Are they understood at all levels? Are they aware of consequences? Through policies, you can give your staff the job to do the tools to do their jobs well. This one I can't emphasize enough, okay? Educate your board. Top 5s for board. Conflict of interest, antitrust, election and appointments process. Are really the right people there making those decisions? Do they know their scope, okay? Are they making decisions just focused on certification, okay? This, you know, there are no more heroes. We wanted to believe this guy. We gave him a chance. You don't want to do this, okay? Integrity reduces risk. Trust is the top thing to remember, because trust matters. This is your contract with the public, okay? This is what gives your credential value. It builds confidence. So exercise due diligence, because people are going to do stupid things. Think of your program as an integrated series of elements, okay? This is way more than an exam. Is everything working? Because how it works is as valuable as that piece of paper that you give somebody as their certificate, okay? And think of the power behind the certification. You know, you get in the way, literally, of somebody getting a job, advancing in a job, or even being a part of their profession, so you be a hero by doing things right. And finally, I got to tell you, ignorance is not a defense, because you didn't know it. Guess what? This is not an excuse. So go get a legal audit, go get a governance audit, go get a policy audit, and go get those accreditation standards. That will help you reduce your risk. Finally, I got to tell you to ask yourself, can you really stand behind your program and your decisions? Can you really stand behind it with confidence? Because if there's something that's keeping you awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, it probably should. And knowing how hard we all work at our jobs, frankly, I think we could use more sleep.